Good afternoon. We are live and it is lunchtime live with me, Pamela Langan, on the Career Success Show. So welcome to Monday. So today, last week we were talking lots about CVs, and this week we're also going to be talking about CVs and interview prep, because CVs and interview prep are ultimately the things that get us the job. Okay, so the CV doesn't get us the job, the CV gets us the interview, but the interview is going to get us the job. So over the next few weeks, the Career Success Show is going to focus in on how you can create the best CV and also how you can smash your interviews like out of the park. Okay, so we did a little poll on LinkedIn and you all said that you would prefer the show to be at lunchtime so that you could watch it at lunchtime. Okay, and then I had loads of messages from people who said, love it to be at lunchtime, but I can't watch it for ages because I need to, get back to work, or, I need to do something. So what we're going to do over the next few weeks, for the rest of March, we're going to test some stuff with the Career Success Show, because we want you to get the most out of the show. So I want you to learn as much as you can in order to move your career forward faster. Okay, that's what the show is all about. Okay, helping professionals to get unstuck, helping professionals to get pay rises, and helping professionals to smash their career goals. Okay, this is what it's all about. So if you want me to cover anything specific on the show, then just drop me a message and let me know. Okay, so every time I do the show, people do message in and say, I'd like you to cover this, like you to cover that. Okay, so what I'm going to go through today is another big CV mistake that comes up a lot. Okay, and the mistake is absolutely huge in the grand scheme of things, because it is the difference between a great CV and an absolutely rubbish CV. Okay, so the mistake is that people forget that their CV is to sell them. Okay, so let me just say that again, but slightly different. Your CV is there to sell you. Okay, it's not there to bore the employer. It's not there to bore the recruiter. It's not up to them to go searching through all of your information to find the relevant bit for them. Okay, your CV is there to sell you. Okay, it's your document. Don't detach yourself from this document. Lots of people don't see their CV as part of them. They see their CV as just this document, this annoying thing that unfortunately we need to get a job or to get an interview. And actually, your CV is one of the most important things, and it should be part of you. It should be you. It should feel like you. You should be absolutely proud to send off your CV because it really reflects you. Okay, so let's think about the purpose of your CV, and that is to sell you. Okay, so what does that mean? Now, your CV needs to be laid out in a way that makes the interviewer open up and go, wow. Now, that's what I do for people. I create CVs that when they're opened, it's like, wow, this is amazing. This is easy to read. This is logical. This is tailored. This has got everything I'm looking for. It's easy for me to spot this information. You read from left to right, and some people have bits and pieces all over the place. They've got these graphically designed CVs that are so hard to read, and in some places, there's only a small amount of space to fit in what you need to fit in, and sometimes it's not enough. So they think, it looks great visually, it looks great, but actually the information is not so good. Okay, so when the employer or the recruiter opens your CV, you want them to go, wow. Okay, you want them to go, this is so well laid out. I know where everything is. This is easy to read. Straight away, I can see what this person does. I can see which role this person is applying for, and I get a feel for this person from their CV. Now, every single CV that I write, I will go onto their LinkedIn profile. I will try and find them on Facebook. I will see what type of person they are. Now, I have to write in like thousands, well over yeah, I think, more towards 2,000 CVs since I started writing CVs for professionals. That is a lot of CVs, okay? And I see so many CVs that just don't show any kinds of inkling of the person. It's really hard for me to understand who this person is. So by going and having a look on your profiles, I can see, I can see from your photo, I can see, how you present yourself. I can see if you're a detailed person or, more of a big chunk person. I can get a real feel for you. And that's another thing. And that's why it's important that you update your LinkedIn summary, your LinkedIn profile and your LinkedIn summary as well, because someone goes over to LinkedIn, then you want it to match up, but also that's where they're going to get a feel for you as well. Okay, so you want that CV to really reflect you. You want it to show what you can do and deliver, and you want it to show, basically what that employer is going to get. So what is the, what return on investment are they going to get from hiring you? And that's what your CV really needs to show. So if you work in sales, then obviously you want to put numbers on there. If you work in HR, you want to talk about, what you've done people-wise. You want to talk about how you've changed cultures, how you, all of the stuff, whatever job you do, what the key purpose of that job is. And I want to see that in your CV. I don't want to just see a generic list of other admin duties and things like that. Scrap all of that off. We want to just see you. We want to see what you've done. We want to see what you can do, what you can deliver, what you're going to bring to the table. Now, if you do this well, by the time you get into that interview, they are so excited to see you. They are not thinking, oh, well, these CVs are just the best of a bad bunch, so let's just get these people in. And then, they're quite flat. If you send in a great CV that sells you really well, then when you get into that interview, they're so excited to meet you. They want to know more about you. The interview is so much easier, and you've done half of the selling upfront before. You don't have to get in there and then be panicking and flapping, trying to remember all of your answers and getting yourself all in a seat, because you'll have done half your job. So you can go in there, relax, and you can let those answers flow. Okay, so if you want some help with your CV, if you are thinking, not everyone is an expert at writing CVs, and that's obviously why I'm here, because I am an expert in writing CVs, and I am an expert in helping people progress in their careers. Okay, so if you are thinking, I am feeling stuck, it's time for me to move on, I don't know if my CV is any good, because of the CV, I've been putting off starting to look for a new job. I've not got 5 minutes to myself to look at my CV, let alone look at a job board. So what I want you to do is I want you to drop me a message and get your CV booked in for a CV revamp. Now, if you're not sure if your CV is hitting the mark, but you think it's okay, then book it in for a free CV review, because I'm always happy to give you a free review and let you know exactly what I think, what's great and what could be improved on your CV. Okay, so depending on where you're watching this video, the link is going to be above or below for you to book yourself in for a free CV review, or drop me a message to book your CV in for a revamp. And also, if you are at the stage where you are ready to go for an interview, or whether you are thinking, want to get the CV sorted and then I'm going to apply for jobs, I'm going to get the interviews, but that's where I'm going to fall down. I'm going to struggle with the interview. Okay, so right now you can get my interview prep course. I've pulled it out of the Career Success Academy so that you can buy it separately. Okay, so the link for that is above or below, depending on where you're watching it. And I guarantee that if you go through that course from start to finish, it will significantly increase your chances of getting that job offer. Okay, so far we've had a really, really, really good success rate. Literally everybody that has gone through the course has been offered the job. Okay, so if you are ready to start preparing for your next interview, then grab the course while it's on offer. I've pulled it out of the academy for a limited time, so you can buy it as a standalone course. So get the link from above or below, whichever platform you're on, and start prepping now. Okay, so have an amazing day, and I will be back tomorrow with another episode of the Career Success Show. I'll see you soon. Have a great day.